Alright. How's everyone day? Ame Gakita to see you. Alright, give me a while. Anyway, tonight, let's just say that I'm not doing too much. Why is my avatar not moving? I'm not doing too much stuff. I mean, like earlier, I was a little bit playing of a little Monster Hunter, but then again, I mean, like, I can just play Monster Hunter right now, but then again, not in the mood anymore. I've been farming and killing, and I still got a hard time fighting fatalities. TDS-san, how's your day? I was playing a little bit of Monster Hunting earlier. Ing-san, hello there. How's your day right now? I mean, like, it's very, very hard to fight fatalities. I still dying to it like multiple times, and I kind of like had this. I'm just not gonna play. I mean, like, I got no idea how people actually managed to kill it. Like, I had no idea though. I'm like, dude, how the hell did they use the gunless exploit or whatsoever? Because I had no idea how it worked. Nor do I have any idea on how to even do it though. So I was actually trying to kill Fatalis the whole afternoon, and I couldn't even kill it. I might. Oh, the chatbot has been like this for quite a long while though. The chatbot had been like this for quite a long while. It's just that it wasn't that obvious. Normally I cover it up. Normally I cover it up though. But yeah, the chatbot had been like this. I might have to change it if I got the time to do it though. I'm just not sure whether I got the skill to do so. I just kind of use the most simple simple way of doing it anyway. The cold wind. Actually, more like, is it gonna rain later? It's not now on my side, partly cloudy. At my area right now, I mean, like, these few days have been very, very hot. Doesn't really like the hot weather myself, but how's the weather on your guys' side though? I mean, like, for my side, it's like it's windy. But then again, what I'm afraid is if there's a fly that fly in, I'll be like dead. I mean, a small fly, alright. A cockroach flying in, yeah, I'll be screaming. I'm weird. Slash shit, son. Hello there and good night. I guess you just come in, say good night, and then goodbye. The weather right now is so damn cooling that I really just want to sleep. Actually, tonight I didn't want to put up any schedule because I kind of like want to check out some of the stuff, some of the situation on my end before I start posting the schedule for this week. But then again, I couldn't confirm it anytime soon. But then again, I can kind of assure you guys that tomorrow, very, very likely that I'll be having along the line of playing Genshin though. Tomorrow I'll be just playing Genshin. Probably just do the event, then the Spinal Abyss. Then after that, I guess will be a little bit of the exploration along the line, I guess. I mean, like, I have not touched Genshin exploration for quite a while. I mean, the only thing I've been touching Genshin is just basically lock in, content the resin, and then just get do the daily quest and lock off. That's all. Same thing for Honkai Star Rail. I did think of playing Honkai Star Rail today, doing the stimulated universe, but probably I will just do it offline though. Or not, I'm not sure though. Maybe I might do it tomorrow instead. I mean, like, tomorrow I think of playing Genshin, but I guess I will have to check out tomorrow morning. I don't want to touch any game. I mean, like, fighting Fatalis in Monster Hunter World for like freaking half a day, it's already like made me so pissed off, made me so tired. Like dying to the same freaking blood dragon again and again and again and again and again. I'm like, who the hell managed to kill it so easily though? I got so much question on how the hell they managed to kill it, for goodness sake. I find it very hard to kill the freaking stupid dragon. Classic Fatalis, yes. Dude, Fatalis in Monster Hunter World 1, 2, and 3 wasn't that hard though. I feel like the World Iceborne, they make it way harder because of the freaking fire that it loves to blast at me though. Like for some reason, for some stupid reason, it keep using the fire breath non-stop at me, to the point that I'm actually like wondering like, why is it running away from me? And then after that, it just, because it's away from me, they keep blasting at my face. I couldn't even get past the freaking phase 1 though. Like, I'm using the cannon, I even go to the point of trying to use the gun lens exploit. Like, dude, I even tried like hiding from Fatali's tail, like hiding from the back, but then again I forgot that the tail can hit me like a freaking whip. It just swiped the tail and I'm dead. Instant KO. Like, I got no idea how the hell the tail is just one swipe and I'm dead. It rushed towards me, one hit KO. It fired a blast at me, KO. It freaking blasts a fire clone at me, KO. I'm like, dude. There's no margin for error though. Like fighting Fatalis is like there's no margin for error, and I had no idea how the hell people managed to kill it in Monster Hunter World. I'm like, how the hell they managed to kill a freaking Elder Dragon so damn easy? I got a hard time fighting it though. It's so pissing me off though. I mean, I mean, like, I use a lot of different weapons that I always tend to use. Great Sword. The only thing I have not used is Dual Blade though. I might consider using Dual Blade. Like my main all time. You need to be like Sanraku. Why not just be Saitama? Just one punch and he dead. If only I can just one punch it to death. I really lost count how many times I fought Fatalis, to the point that I'm actually just like, F this shit, I'm just gonna just, like, the whole afternoon I've been fighting it again and again and again and again, to the point that I'm just letting my cat just plunger the material from it as many times as I can though. It's amazing how my cat managed to got quite a lot of items though. The only issue I have is fighting it though. It's like, I mean, like, dying to it too many times is already one thing. It's just that the monster RNG, like the AI RNG of using whatever skill it need, right, is so damn random at times that it's like it can just blast freaking clone at me like 3-4 times, and each time I was trying to run towards it, it just fire clone me. I want to run towards it, fire clone me. I'm like, dude, how the hell is this AI so damn clever? I was like so damn pissed off this whole day though. I even tried watching online on how people manage to carry it. I tried using bomb, I tried using Gunland as use a lot. The most stupid thing I feel like I've ever done is just building a freaking gun lens. I even go to the point of building a gun lens build because they say there's a gun lens exploit. I try using it, still couldn't exploit it. I still end up dying to. I still end up dying to it. I'm like, dude, how the hell, man? People manage to kill it so damn, as if it's so damn easy though. I'm like, I got no idea how they do it. I'm like, the frustration each time I keep dying to Fatalist, like I lost count though. The only thing I do know is my cat managed to plunger quite a lot of items from the Fatalist, but I still could not freaking create a Fatalist armor set because I couldn't get past the freaking phase 1. Like I still trying to get the cutscene, get through the phase 1 at the very least, and I still got no idea. It's like to the point that I'm actually just kind of like want to give up, but just keep on doing. I think I lost count how many times did Fatalist today though. It's lost count. But then again, because I've been neglecting Genshin and Honkai Star Rail, so I guess this week I'll also be concentrating on those games. But then again, I got stuff that I wanted to consider doing this week, so I couldn't really go along the line of like putting up a schedule this week though. Like I really want to put up a schedule, but then again I'm like, should I or should I not? I feel like I want to do something ridiculous, but then again I got no idea. One of these days, I definitely be putting up a YouTube stream called I will only end my stream when I finally did kill that freaking Fatalist. And I'll be like wondering how many hours do I need to do. Imagine if I have to end up doing 2 to 3 days of fighting Fatalist just to freaking kill it. I'll be so pissed off though. Because personally I had no idea. I might end up doing a Fatalist endurance stream though. Just not sure. I really want to at least finish out Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact at the very least. At least before the next patch update. At least that is in my mind. But then again, considering that there is also the Monster Hunter Fatalist, I just don't want to fight Fatalist though. Like I keep getting like one shot every single time to the point that I had no idea. Like seriously, I had no idea how to kill the freaking Fatalist. I'm really tired to the point that this whole afternoon, the frustration of fighting it, the anger, the whatsoever, I just don't know what to do with the freaking Fatalist anymore. I really wonder how people managed to kill it that time though. I might have to end up building the most defensive armor set just to get it though. But then again, I had no idea considering that this. I mean, like even earlier when I was fighting just other monsters just to clear up, I was fighting. I think it was Teoshrek. I was fighting Teoshrek just to distract myself from fighting any monster. I was like, for some reason, the AI went haywire after I killing a lot, trying to kill the freaking Fatalist. I keep dying to it so many times that for some stupid reason, the Teoshrek, I think it was Teoshrek that I can't remember, was it Teoshrek or was it Kushada? It kept running in circle non-stop when I was fighting it, and I didn't recall it. I was like, so I recall it like the Elder Dragon running a merry-go-round. Mind you guys, a merry-go-round just stop like, what the heck? So I'm not sure is it a bug on my end or is it just weird. End up killing it just take longer because the Elder Dragon just run merry-go-round like chasing after its tail or something along the line. I don't know. Sometimes it's like Monster Hunter. Yeah, I'm amazed that I managed to kill Monster Hunter Rise and Sunbreak, which is much easier as compared to World. But then again, right, I'm kind of worried about the next version coming out with Monster Hunter World though. If they revert it to the slow pace of World, oh my, it will be a problematic fight though. Just personally, I have no idea on how it will be. It's quite a lot of things. I mean, like today, in my random chat, I think I did talk about Tefa in swimsuit. Actually, I wanted to add another random topic, which is basically the hit list of Niji Sanji though. Yeah. I totally forgot about Niji Sanji situation. And I actually saw the Niji Sanji situation. I'm not sure do you guys know about it though. Like Niji Sanji can never take a rest though. Like the love for Uki is basically became another troll. Then there is the Niji Sanji hit list, which is like what the heck? And now Ike also trending. Wait, why is Ike trending right now? But then again, Niji Sanji actually put up a sales on their merch 2022 White Day voice pack. Mind you guys, it's 2024 already, and Niji Sanji is still trying to milk 2022. They doing the company brand speed run. No, the thing is, right, I've been saying I've been saying that Niji Sanji have been like trying to milk whatever they can. If they can, if there is money, they will milk it. So the thing is, right, it's already 2024. So basically, it should stand to say that in 2024, those they should get the guys to voice 2024 voice line for White Day. Instead, when I saw it's like 2022, I'm like, wow, Niji Sanji. 2024, 2 years after 2022, and they're still trying to milk that freaking voice line. If this doesn't show to everyone how cheapskate Niji Sanji is, I had no idea. Like I know like they say along the line like voice pack for give much better pay to the talents, but at least like take an effort to voice a 2024. Like look at Niji's look at Holo Light, Holo Star. Their voice pack is like different every time. They renew it at least to have a unique experience. Yet essentially I'm looking like, what the heck are they even trying? But then again, Niji Sanji is really in a best position though. But then again, I did talk in my video. Will Niji Sanji get charged for the situation? Very unlikely. I've been saying it's very unlikely unless there is someone to indicate that they did like there is a like evidence from many ends to indicate that they want to charge Niji Sanji for, let's say, in some people case would be overpay, overtime not pay, or maybe along the line of power harassment. Very tempted to buy Niji Sanji collab stuff in PSO2 due to knowing they might not be doing a collab again. Yeah, I mean, like, if you actually want to support Niji Sanji, or if you, I'm not saying like you want to support Niji Sanji, actually, how do I phrase it much better? If you feel like because there is a possibility of no collab and you want to keep it like limited edition stuff for yourself, by go ahead, no one's stopping you. I mean, like, personally, if people want to support PSO2 and you buy for the sake of PSO2, then I think it's fair to say that it is a good thing, because even if there is Niji Sanji situation, if Konami decided to say, hey, we are going to draw the line between the collaboration, then I think it's fair to say, because the thing is, right, there is actually a there is quite a few situation in I seen in 4chan. I mean, like, it's kind of funny that a lot of the speculation that I've been predicting have been coming true for who know how long when. But the one of the thing I can say is that for Niji Sanji situation, I did predicted about the hit list. I'm not really saying like a hit list to go and ban everyone. It's more like a hit list of saying like, there will be someone who is crazy enough to create a hit list. Because the thing is, right, there is 4 phases to a situation. Love and hate. I've been saying that it can lead to obsession, and when it lead to obsession, which basically people kind of like follow blindly about Niji Sanji or defender trying along the line. Then after that, when situation got worse, it will lead to weird reasoning, or Niji Sanji just coming out trying to, let's say, attack a lot of people, or trying to defend Niji Sanji along the line, or come out with like whoever can like a lot of weird reasoning in my opinion. It's just weird reasoning. And I mean, I look at Delve 39, who is a well-known who is known as the best friend of Kyo Kaneko. In the past, I did call out like Kyo Kaneko. If Kyo Kaneko is the best friend of Delve 39, and that if he's the one who asks, who like passed the information about Tokibird to Delve 39 and tell Delve 39 to like kind of do something along the line of smear campaign, that does not mean that Kyo Kaneko who graduate is a good person because he graduated. It may be he's doing something that is damaging to himself. I know that he doing something along the line of real live streaming now, as in he showed his real life face. But the one thing is that if he do something like asking another influencer to do a smear campaign against Tokibird, he is as guilty as anyone else at the moment though. You won't be directing supporting it since you'll be using in-games earned currency. Buying it from people did support them by bringing the gacha. If you're using like in-games earned currency and you manage to get the item, like because it's limited edition, in a way, I think by all means go ahead. No one is stopping you though. Because we won't know when the collab may end, and I'm pretty sure PSO is under Konami, right? Oh, it's under Sega. I thought it was under Konami. I know the thing is, right, for Konami situation, for Konami situation with Niji Sanji, it actually did not look good though at the moment. In case you guys are not aware, right, there is speculation. Mind you guys, this is actually posted by a red in 4chan, and again I've been saying soft evidence does not mean we can believe it. You have to like take it with a pinch of salt, or even throw salt at the screen that you're reading it, or if you are hearing it from my mouth. Is that apparently the reason why Pomo was not I mean, I talked in my video already, like Pomo was not given the opportunity to collab with Konami for Metal Gear Solid was because of someone in the Niji Sanji. I wouldn't. It's like they had. It's already kind of like very well known who is it, but then again, they say that the person screwed Pomo-san out of the collaboration. And to Konami, they couldn't really tell everyone like, hey, Niji Sanji rejected our offer, so we decided to go to Hololive. So in a way, the Kelly managed to get the collab. It's kind of like she was the second option, the net option after Pomo to be given the collaboration. And I know a lot of people go and attack Kelly for it. Is even though the situation when they at that time they should be pointing finger, like right now, if the evidence is really if it's true, like if the thing is true to me, right, or to anyone, not only did someone in Niji Sanji is screwing everyone else, but at the same time just screwing the company in a sense. Because the thing is, right, I don't know why. I don't know why would a talent or a management or who is doing that thing will screw a collaboration between a game company like Konami and telling everyone that, hey, we couldn't accept. Because the thing is, right, it's just weird in many sense. Like, if Pomo do get the collaboration with Konami at that time, the Metal Gear Solid, this is just a if situation, okay? It's already long past, but if Pomo do get it, right, not only do Pomo will be able to get a lot of new sponsorship, not only will she gain a lot of subscribers, which I think someone may be very jealous of it, but then the most important thing is, right, it can open up more opportunity for other talents in the company, because it basically means that if Konami can easily get a collaboration with Niji Sanji, not only will it look good on the Niji Sanji, it will help to bring up the stock, it can help to bring more eyes to the product, and more people will kind of like watch Pomu or go on the line of support Niji Sanji. But then again, someone in Niji Sanji is like basically sabotaging Niji Sanji. So I know some people saying it's trying to say that maybe the CEO is not aware of this. The question I have to ask a lot of people every single time. If he's the CEO and he's not aware of such a thing, then what the hell is he a CEO for? Like, you are a CEO, you have to be aware. I mean, like, compare the CEO of Niji Sanji versus the CEO of Hololive Holostar. I mean, like, Iago personally go to the point of ensuring that every talent is well taken care of, as compared to a freaking someone who is drinking a nice cold beer sitting in a freaking sinking young ship. Like, I got no idea. Like, personally, I got no idea how can a CEO not doing anything and just throw everything to his management though. And a lot of people, like, in the long past, like long 5 or 6 years, when at the time I wasn't a VTuber. Mind you guys, I wasn't a VTuber yet. I was just a JP streamer. A faceless streamers at the time. When I knew about Niji Sanji at the time, they did put up a job offer. They did put up a job offer asking for manager. The pay, I will tell you guys one thing, is actually in US dollar is $7. Because at the time it was around 1,000, I think it was 900 to 1,000 yen per hour only. So imagine, like, you're being paid $7 per hour to do PR management, managing the Korean, Indonesia, as well as the EM branch, a possible BM branch, because they want you to speak Japanese, English, Chinese, and any other language as much as you can. And the most stupid thing is that you also need to know programming. You also need to do it's basic. You have to do the server, which I don't understand. Why do you need to know SQL, as well as knowing Python programming or C++ programming, all these things. So I at that time had no idea what were they thinking about. Like, basically we pay you cheap, but then again we want you to do every single thing. So at the time I've been kind of like calling them out for being a cheapskate company. I wasn't expecting them to be called up a cheapskate company right now though. Pokalia. In case anyone are not aware, Pokalia is actually mean cover every single thing. So yeah, I'm still amazed that I actually applied to Niji Sanji twice though in the past. I did apply to Niji Sanji twice. When I knew about what they really want at the time, I wouldn't give you guys too much information. The only thing I will just tell you one thing: I'm not a rep. I have never posted on 4chan once. Never do I talk about anything on 4chan even once. But I can tell you guys one thing is that it wasn't good, and a lot of companies use Niji Sanji contract as the baseline. So when I say a lot of companies use Niji Sanji as a baseline, right, it's basically Niji Sanji got the contract, and a lot of different companies, let's say a W company, was the basically kind of copy paste the contract. So I know a lot of people saying on the line of like Water is fighting with Niji Sanji for the title of the Black Company of VTuber. But what a lot of people is not aware is that the contract that Water did was actually very similar to Niji Sanji. It's kind of like, oh hey, you know, let me copy your homework. Don't worry, I will copy every single thing, but then I will change the few main points. So yeah. So if anyone who's ever seen Water contract, right? Basically in a way, yes, it is very, very similar to Niji Sanji in a way. It's just that I wasn't expecting that someone actually go along that line of reviewing quite a few details in the contract in a way. NDA in Japan, I have to tell you guys one thing is that is very taken strictly and seriously, which is the reason why even I myself can't speak too much though. Because based on the source I have, I can really say that it is basically I would just say in this way, just to let you guys have a better understanding. Niji Sanji or any Thaler Corps have the misconception that if you sign on the contract, if you trying to backtrack or whatsoever, and you think that even if Niji Sanji is doing something illegal or broken the law, Niji Sanji will use the contract to kind of do on the line of blackmailing you, saying that if you go against them, they will sue you for it. And basically, if you see a lot of liver when they go along the line of like either graduate or they got terminated and they trying to move on with their life along the line, Remy son, hello there, how's your day? If you look at a lot of liver, why they did not choose to talk about Niji Sanji or trying to do whatever, even though they've been kind of hinting, like let's say K9 Kurosan, as well as the I don't know why it's a cockroach VTuber Makara, as well as quite a few like Zion, who is now known as Sayu along the line. Like a lot of them being vocal about Niji Sanji, like they are shocked at the things they are able to do as an indie than a corporate VTuber. It's sure to say a lot of things. What am I doing right now? Today I do not have any actually schedule, so tonight I'm just kind of doing random topic, and for some reason right now my hatred for Niji Sanji just leak out to the point that I'm just pointing out quite a lot of things that is wrong with Niji Sanji. But then again, right, even though I'm kind of like bashing it, apparently there is actually a new information that Niji Sanji so-called managed to get a new manager for EM branch. There was information indicating they managed to get a new manager for it, because they said that they are doing a reculture in the restructure within the company Niji Sanji, which like dude, long overdue since the creation of Niji Sanji. But then again, I mean, like, let me do a check. The stock, I kind of wonder about the stock though. I know that Slash-san say along the line of that Niji Sanji will be bankrupt. The only time Niji Sanji will be bankrupt will be when the stock market dropped all the way to 1,000 yen. Right now it's still sitting on 3,070 yen per stock, so it is still very, very high. Chill, stop talking to myself. No, I'm streaming on YouTube as well. I'm streaming on reality as well as on YouTube. So for everyone on YouTube, I just in case, I'm actually speaking to someone in reality, and for reality person, I'm streaming on YouTube, so I'm actually speaking to both ends. The comment will never the comment will never get linked to each other. So yeah, the situation with Niji Sanji, I will only say it will not look good for now, but it doesn't mean that they won't change. If they manage to change for the better, it will be good, but I feel like it's personally like long overdue though. Isn't the YouTube comment on my stream? Yep, the thing is, right, I also streaming on reality, streaming app on the mobile, so I'm actually double streaming in a sense. So yeah, when there is someone, some Rumi-san in reality type, chill, stop talking to yourself. I know, I'm speaking to everyone on YouTube there. I'm basically speaking to side. The only thing is, right, I've been streaming on reality for like 1,050 days already, and I'm amazed that I'll be reaching like 3 years as a VTuber in 1 month, around 1 month or so though. Like it has been so damn long, and I had no idea. Like time passed by so damn fast every single time. I'm actually amazed at the time passing by so fast to the point that I'm actually lost count. But then again, it's kind of wonder. Let's see. But I'm not sure though. I mean, like Niji Sanji trying to change themselves for the better, so-called better. But if the manager they hired overwork and get so little pay, I mean, like right now, if you guys look at the pay, it's like $8-9 per hour. I mean, like in Japan, maybe the yen to them is a little bit higher, but the thing is, right, they are trying to hire young manager or new, basically those new graduate. Apparently, they want to get new graduate, which is like, well, you are trying to trick young students in Japan to work for your company, and then after we decided to brainwash them so that they will work for your company as long as you want them to, all for the sake of $9 per hour. But like, mind you guys, if they work for like 10 hours, yep, that's around $90 per day. But then again, like $90 per day, doesn't seem like a lot though. I mean, like, if you add up the amount, maybe to some people consider a lot, but if you are forced to overwork, it's just damn bad though. Personally, it was, to me, I would say it's very, very bad. I just not sure why would Niji Sanji do something like that, like how many hours per like pay, like technically when people need to understand that in Japan, right, no matter what kind of contract you sign, be it part-time, full-time contract, you are technically unless you are a free tier, which is basically freelancer, unless you are a freelancer, which means that you are allowed to work with another company. If not, if the contract in like, let's say if you're working as a part-timer or a full-timer or a contract, if the contract say that you must work for them, then technically you are their employees. So I don't understand why Niji Sanji decided to just pay so little for their employees though. I mean, like, if a company, I mean, like, normally you will have to pay them a fixed salary. a fixed salary would be much better in my opinion. But then again, I feel like Nijisanji just say that, oh, even if you work for 10 hours, they will just they will just say that, oh, hey, you only work for 6 hours. They will just basically eat your 4 hours though. And mind you guys, 4 hours for $9 can mean that $36 is gone though. You can eat quite a lot of stuff with $36 in Japan, you know. Oh, I can even eat McDonald's for 2 days, three meal. That's just how much the money in Japan is. I mean, like, even if you compare the price, Japan to Singapore or any other country, I think Japan is still relatively cheaper though. There are quite a few cheap places to eat. Hell, even if you want to cook your own food, it is way cheaper though. I have tried surviving in Japan for 1 week with 1,000 yen. Mind you guys, 1,000 yen, okay? Normally when you eat one value meal in Japan, it's already cost you 500 yen. So imagine if I can survive for 1 freaking week with 1,000 yen. Yeah, instant noodle all the way. But then again, even joke aside, hello Sato-san, hello there, how's your day? Right now I'm also streaming on YouTube as well, so I know I'm yapping, but it's more like I'm streaming on YouTube, so I'm actually chatting to everyone on YouTube as well as on reality. So yeah, both end. so yeah, situation wise, I mean, like, a black company, right, in Japan, it's already kind of like been stated that doing overtime and not being paid, employee being brainwashed, that is also another thing. And when they say brainwash, it's basically that the employee, like when they sign the contract, they've been tricked into thinking that if they want to quit, they won't be given the chance to quit. Or being like, again, listen carefully when I say that, right? They want to quit, but they couldn't quit because there is issue along the line, or the company doesn't allow them to quit. By right, when you want to quit, excuse me. Excuse me. I wonder who's talking about me. But yeah, like in Japan, right? In Japan labor law, if you want to quit, you have to give 1 month in advance. You have to give 1 month in advance. But if they do not allow you to quit within that 1 month without a valid reason, or trying to like blackmail you or threaten you to not leave that soon, aka the graduation queue line, yeah, Niji Sanji had broken that law, labor law. Because when you want to get out of a company, all you need to do is send in a 30 days notice. That's all. Unless the company not decided to do something along the line of threatening you to not let you quit. Yeah, that, like, I already kind of say that Nijisanji broke a lot of labor law, but will people go and talk about it? Very, very unlikely, because most of the people who want to be out of Nijisanji is already out of Nijisanji. Some who still want to be out of Nijisanji have to wait for the queue line. So unless they decide to voice out, and I mean, like, personally to me, I've been trying to say that Nijisanji tenants, if those who want to get out of Nijisanji, by all means go ahead. 30-day notice in Japan labor law indicate that if you give 30 days notice and the company do not give you the chance to get out within that 30 days, they must provide you with compensation or reason to indicate that why you should not leave. And if not justified, 30 days later, the employee can just leave the company. The only thing will be no compensation, but then again, they can leave accordingly. So it is it can be done. You basically it just means you walk out. But then again, the contract also kind of like can indicate. I wouldn't indicate the contract, but the thing is, right, Niji Sanji can turn around and threaten whoever want to quit of Niji Sanji, saying that, oh, you have signed the paper, you are not allowed to quit. Yeah, if you had given a 30 days and you have evidence of it giving in the 30 days notice that you want to quit, and they choose to reject it, then in terms of Japan labor law, Niji Sanji have to give you that resignation and that you can get out of it, because Japan labor law is in a sense right there. It's just that a lot of people who doesn't know the labor law is a very sad thing. Because personally for me, hello there. Personally to me, when I was in Japan, especially working in Japan, I even go to the point of like not just reading the a lot of Japan contract along the line, but I actually go to the point of freaking read the whole Japan law to understand Japan law. So there's even like crazy Japanese law that I like wasn't expecting to learn. So basically, obstruction of business, in Japan, right? Let's say for example, if you talk too loudly, or you play your own like you throw stuff on the floor and choose not to choose to disturb other customer or do on the line, it can be considered as obstruction of business. Police can be called in to arrest you for obstruction of business because you are causing disturbance in the shop. AKS Johnny Somali have been charged for that, and doing so you can be jailed up to 3 years and or with a fine amounting up to 50,000 yen. So it is a law that if you decide to create trouble in Japan, right, you can be arrested. Amazingly, that not a lot of people is aware. Even Japanese, a lot of people not aware though. So when I was reading a lot of news in Japan, I was actually very amazed. And another thing I kind of like find interesting that a lot of Japanese broke the law is that you cannot jaywalk. Basically, when out of nowhere walking in the like when the red man is light, when the traffic light is showing red man, you cannot cross the street, or out of nowhere you just dash across the street. You can be arrested. Which is the reason why sometimes a lot of people in Japan, right, if you notice why a lot of people even when there is no car, no traffic in the like even at night time when there is like basically no car at the traffic light, there will be still having people waiting at the traffic light for the green man to appear before they cross the street. Even I have to do that because Japan law. If you're stuck in a contract and you want to quit, sleep with your boss. Sing son, we are not going that route, okay? we are not going that route. That's basically NTR already, okay? That is basically going to the NTR. Alright. There is another way to get out, which a lot of Japanese people tend to do so. And I think quite a few of them have been doing so, is basically get terminated. Got med test tomorrow. Pong-san, good luck on the test. And it's already late, so go and sleep. So yeah, there are, if you guys look at some situation like Tokipa wanted to graduate, which I mean, like, I did predict that she wanted to graduate. I actually think that she will graduate around this year. But then again, I did not predict that someone in Niji Sanji decided to do termination though. Like if, like that was the worst possible outcome they can come up with, and termination for Selene Tatsuki with now Tokibird. Like, I find it stupid. Why would you go for termination against someone where a lot of people is supporting? And actually, now that I think about it, how much is Tokibird? Tokibird. The subscriber count right now 637. Very near to someone. very near to someone at the moment. I won't be surprised if she reach 1 million by the end of summer though. Like around summer period, if she reach 1 million, I won't be surprised. And it would be best if she can reach 1 million by summer though. Because by then, before the end of the year, if she reach way beyond 1 million and let's say 300 or 400, that should basically just throw a freaking... What's the word they always tend to use? Basically just throw Nishi Sanji in the dust. Personally, I personally do hope so though. I freaking hell using my main account and my Ame Gakita this account to subscribe to her though. to subscribe from me. I can do so too. Seriously, why is my parents right now talking? It's already like 11 plus. They normally be working tomorrow morning, and why the hell are they not sleeping at this timing? Oh, welcome back. Random stuff. Still related to VTuber though. Still relating to VTuber. But that... When I see my mom speaking to my sister though. They are speaking very loud in the background. Oh well, not gonna care. But the thing is, right, in regards to VTuber, I'm actually very surprised there is a VTuber hit list though. More like Niji Sanji hit list. I'm just did you see the Niji Sanji list? Yes, I managed to see it. Sadly, I'm not in it. Actually, okay, I find it to be the most stupid thing ever done. Earlier I said along the line that there is 4 phases for a defender of Niji Sanji. There is the love hate, then it lead to obsession. Then after that, you lead to weird reasoning. What you guys seeing right now is the final phase, the 4th phase in my sense, but it's the final phase, which is basically going the dangerous route. And mind you guys, the black list or the hit list or whatever that list is, right, can be considered a very bad situation because it can also be a form of doxing if not done carefully, or it can even lead to doxing. And if that situation do happen and someone do get into trouble due to the list, that is when the situation, like again I mentioned, is just the worst outcome ever. Which is the reason why when I saw the list, I know a lot of people saying on the line, I wanted to put I did want to do it in the random chat, so I will just give you guys out now right now, is that whoever do that list, right, they say it's one person or a group of person. Mind you guys, be it one person or group person, if they do cross that line of putting up that list to let everyone see that list to who to block or whatsoever, there will be one person who will be mad enough to go and either create trouble or hack into the account of those people in the hit list along the line. Ref say Daz got mad he wasn't on it. Yeah, I saw his video. I know he was mad. Hey, I mean, I'm not. Hey, he's not the only one not in it though. This press also, the press Nosaki also not in it, you know. DN San was not in it. The press Nosaki. He's also not in it. Rev's not in it. Like, Rev not in it, but for some reason Hero Hill is in it. Hero Hill's son is in it. I don't understand why. Like, if I mean, like, if you guys know me very well, I always tend to pair either Kyo-san or For-san to be together, to be talking about VTuber. Then random stuff, let's say for example real life situation or sometimes a little bit of anime, games, VTuber, Hero Hill and Refs say that will be the one to cover it. So when Kyo-san and For-san got into the hit list, congratulations, they are people who are talking about this kind of situation. But then again, Hill-san is in it, Rev-san not in it. I'm like, I tend to pair them up together. And one of them is not in the hit list. Now, I know Gator-san is not in it. I know Depressed Naosaki is not in it. I know I'm not in it. I can assure you guys I'm not in it though. I saw the archive version. The site got deleted because it was fouled out. Stop that obvious. But then again, they deleted it, thinking that no one will see the list. But when I say whatever stay in the internet, stay in the internet. Just go to the archive and you can find it. So when I saw the list, the one I don't understand is they got quite a long list. Midway down the list, they became lazy, or the person just decided to just say, had this. I'm just gonna say, this person why creating meme. Is it retweeting meme or creating meme, or is it spamming meme that is hurtful to Niji-sanji or to the live along the line? Depressed Naosaki mostly seemed to document stuff more than giving his opinion on the issue. Oh, Depressed Naosaki is actually very, very mad at Niji-sanji in many ways though. When it got into Niji-sanji situation, he actually voiced his opinion very, very late, recently, which I'm actually got a little bit caught off. I was caught off about his hatred for Niji-sanji in a way. Mind you guys, I got one on I mean, like, my issue with Niji-sanji in the past stemmed from Niji-sanji copyright issue. I know For-san, Kyo-san got copyright strike in the past. The thing is, right, that kind of situation and behavior done by Niji-sanji was done by JP side long ago. So basically, in the past there is quite small group creepers, or like Niji-sanji creepers or Niji-sanji criticism, critic along the line or whatsoever, right? All those YouTube channel got banned by YouTube because they got the 3 strike by Niji-sanji, and the 3 strike is basically copyright claim, even though there is no anything related to Niji-sanji, just basically creating situation that they talk how they feel about Niji-sanji, and Niji-sanji just doesn't like it. They kind of go along the line, which is the reason why when I've been talking about Niji-sanji in the past, right, one of my video, random chat number 3, I think it was number 3, where I said the company that you cannot discuss about, it was Niji Sanji. Because if you talk about Niji Sanji on the line, you will get banned. And one of my friend got banned to that. And it was, if he didn't got banned at the time, I would not have been known about this kind of situation happening in the JP side in the past. Which is the reason why I've been very vocal about Niji Sanji in the past. But then again, I can't be too vocal though. Have to give them a little bit of leeway to ensure that maybe there's like I kind of like believe in second chance. Not wrong. I believe Niji Sanji may change. It's just that will they change in time to be a better company, or will they be creating more drama? Sadly, right now it is creating a lot of drama. And mind you guys, I think you guys will be realizing that I've been like trying to avoid talking about Niji Sanji random chat topic for like past few days, you know. Like every single day, I see a lot of Niji Sanji story to the point that I had this. I'm going to just accumulate all of them into this topic. So the next random chat I'll be covering will be Uki-san again, the hit list, as well as some new information behind the scene that for China have been talking very interesting. I mean, I'm actually been shocked at some of the soft evidence. Mind you guys, when I said off evidence, it's because someone is being a rat. No idea who is the person. But then again, my advice to the person is get out of the company as soon as possible if you can. So the thing is, right, it's really, really bad for Niji Sanji in so many ways, to the point that I'm actually like, I will only cover it when I feel like it. Number 3, am I at 200? Actually, what was the random chat today I uploaded? 171. Next month will be 200. Next month 200. Easy. Yeah, I have to be truthful, okay? I was not expecting myself to be doing random chat every single day, to the point that I mean, like, not there will be like 1 or 2 days that I won't be doing random chat, but talking about a lot of stuff every single day, you guys have to understand that I'm an old man who love to talk about random stuff every single day. You care about bad localizer than Niji drama? How about let me add you add one more topic to that list. Game company. Let's add game company to that list of topic. There is one more situation I really want to talk about, which is basically the situation. Let's use I mean, like, today I did talk about it, right? Tefa in swimsuit. Tefa in swimsuit. It has been, I mean, like, look at the sexy lady. I'm actually amazed that it is actually quite a group of people making noise about it though. Like, they don't, like, I don't understand why people Mangray Cell, end of story. True. Hey, that is the reason why they call it fan service, alright? It is called a fan service. The only thing I don't understand is I don't know which generation started it. I wouldn't say all the gen of that generation. It's just that I feel like a specific group of people can't stand too much of a handsome people or too much of a beautiful people though. Ubisoft. I don't think Ubisoft is just one of them. Ubisoft, yes, I know about Ubisoft situation. But then again, Ubisoft situation is also in line with Xbox because no physical copy. But then again, I thought about this in the Xbox situation where in this era, a lot of people is wanting everything digital. Again, one of the reasons why I say physical game is much better in a way is that if you want the game, you can still have that game. If you are able to download that game to keep it, but if you can't have the game and you can only see it online, or if you want to play the game, it has to be download from you can only be streamed online. You can't have the physical game copy, and you want to sell it or pass it to your friend to play, unable to do so. Yeah, that's in the current era because everyone just wants digital copy. So Ubisoft situation is already in line with that. I already covered that in which topic was it again? Let me check. The physical copy version, which was topic. Which topic did I cover on that though? I'm pretty sure I covered this before the Niji-Sanji situation. I know I recently posted that video an update about that or not. Oh, random chat 129 as well as it's 138, sorry. 138. Random chat 138 is the one that I talked about when Microsoft lay off one Blizzard employee as well as the physical game copy department. Yeah, that was the one. Basically, I did talk about along the line that physical copy is in this era is now no longer, not a lot of people want. And mind you guys, there is also another reason for why people prefer not to get the physical copy is that if you have the physical copy, right, you have to keep it in your own house. So for some people in they prefer to keep the room space, like enough space, or they don't have space to keep it in the first place. So keeping a digital version for them is make more sense than owning a physical copy for them. So that just basically proves that why a lot of game companies decide to go with digital version, because they feel that is the case. And mind you guys, the introduce of physical copyright actually made even more sense in terms of company marketing scheme. If you guys are not aware of why I would say that, is that if you guys think about it, if you buy one physical copy, if you no longer want to play the game, you can pass your game to your friends who want to play the game, or you can pass the physical game to, you can even sell it to another person who want to play the game. But the profit do not go to the company. So let's say if they put no physical game copy out, so if you no longer want to play the game will be in your archive. If your friend want to buy, if your friend want to play the game, you can't pass your game to your friend. They have to buy the game themselves. And if you want to sell the game, there's no way. If people want to play the game, they have to buy it. So in a sense, let's say in the first situation where you buy one physical copy, you lend it to your friend or you sell it to another person, let's say one copy, it means that 3 people is only paying for one disc, because it will get it first one you play the game, then you lend it to your friend. Then after that, when your friend no longer want to play the game, he return it back to you, and you decide to sell it away. Then another person who buy the game end up paying the price to you, not to the company. So it means that the one game is being shared between 3 people. But if the game is in digital form, if you have the game, you have to pay for the game. Your friend have to pay for the game. The other person will have to pay for the game. So in the end, the company is actually earning 3 of the amount. So in the long run, it makes more sense to have digital copy than a hard copy. Because if you guys, let's use Power as the example. They sold over 10 million copies. But if people kind of like, but if there is the hard copy of the game, not the soft copy, then I don't think they will be reaching 10 million. It will probably reach 5 million, and people who play the game, complete the game, they'll sell the game to a second-hand shop, and then people will buy the game from the second hand and vice versa along the line, and the company won't make that much money. But because there is no hard copy of the game, they were able to sell up to 10 million copy and hit a lot of records. So the thing is, right, in the long run, it made more sense to have digital version than any hard copy, and sadly that's how game company look. Why marketing, when they look at it, they feel like there's money, it is money to them, and if they can earn more money, why not? I know a lot of people will be saying on the line that you don't own the game because it's digital version. Yeah, in terms of marketing reason, in terms of space saving issue, like because you don't need to like have a space, you don't need to find a space in your room to keep the game along the line. Yeah, all this just seems to make more sense in a way, which is the reason why I cover it in Random Check 138, and it just feel much better to the company that way. And I think it's made more sense for the random check, right? Why I have to list every random check a number. So that if I talk about when I talk about a specific topic and I want to link it back to my old case about my old past topic, I can just give you guys the number and you guys go and check the video, and then that will be it. So yeah, basically that's how it seems to be. Also, in quite a lot of people telling me that not a lot of houses nowadays are big enough to keep those space. It's like I got a freaking bookshelf of manga, figurine, and games. So yeah, what game system do I play? Right now I got Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and a laptop. Actually, more like, can I show you guys the... I mean, like, using laptop is just basically mean that I'm using an integrated graphic cards. So one of the reasons why I couldn't play high-end game is just that I really want to play a lot of high-end games, but I don't have the money to buy a new game or new PC. I feel like the first thing I need to prioritize first is basically a PC. Once I get modelized on YouTube, yeah, then I will. Then that will be when I'm start earning money. But then again, at Avenue still quite a long way to go though. I mean, like 4,000 watch time as well as 1,000 subscriber. It's still got a long way. Don't need to worry, guys. We shall build up this community to the point that we shall get more and more people to watch. Japanese rooms are tiny, yes, and even more worse for a single room apartment. True though. I mean, like a lot of house. I don't think it's just Japan though. I even hear from a lot of my friend, like one of my friend who is living in a, I think it was BTO housing. Like he told me that the freaking master bedroom is smaller than a freaking living room though. Then his old bedroom, sorry, a freaking master room that is smaller than his old bedroom. I'm like, how the hell they managed to squeeze in a bed in there? So yeah, I mean, like for Japan house small, yes. For Singapore house nowadays, apparently also yes. I don't know why. Like, why is it that in many countries they are trying to build out as many houses as possible while making it as small as possible though? I guess they are trying to build out a bird nest in every country, I guess. Maybe. I mean, like if they are going to call the house a copper nest, a love nest, or whatever nest, yeah, I mean like it makes sense to make the house nice. But then if you got a freaking house to be small, like meant for birds, dude, what are you thinking about? Saving space, maximize money. This is one of the reasons why greed is one of the 7 sins in this world. My guys, greed. I mean, like I won't deny that I would love to have money, but when it comes to big company wanting to look at money, yeah, I mean like we all know that that a big company love money. Niji Sanji also love money. I'm actually very amazed at how did Yago not think about money in the first place. It's like he genuinely care about his talents, both in Holostar and Niji-san, in Hololive. Like it's crazy to the point that he can spend like a freaking 2.7 billion studio just for the talents to play on, where someone just use the money to buy something else. It's crazy though. It's just crazy. I mean, I'm not saying that there are no kind CEO or businessmen in this world. Wasn't he an artist, manga artist? Yago? Was Tanigo an artist? I only knew he was a tech. He worked in the tech company before though. Was he an artist? I'm not sure though. I might have to check. By Matsuri account, Yago even like to read JK manga. That explains a lot. No wonder a lot of the situation, I feel like it seems like I feel like for the moment he seems to be a person who loves to read shoujo manga. And mind you guys, I do read some shoujo manga. When I say I like to read manga, a lot of manga, okay. A lot of shoujo manga I do read though. If he actually watched shoujo manga, I'll be damn shit. I can understand that though. Because shoujo manga, if you guys are not aware, is basically meant for just like shonen manga is mostly action, which cater for mostly young teen or young boy who love action, right? There is also the shoujo, which means young girls, which cater on romance, love, daily life, all these things though. It was written that he did game development. Yep, he did though. Which is the reason why the whole what's the game title now? Like the new game, right, that they are doing right now. Yep. He's using his old experience in creating game to do that though. He's using, because he used to work in a tech company. The tech company technically is also a game company. In Japan, when they call it a game company, they don't really call it a game company. They call it a tech company. So the reason why Yago was able to do became such a successful businessman is that he used to work in a game company and he knew all those things. He had experience working in a company, which is the reason why when he's became the CEO of Cover Corps. He is doing a great job though. He know what is needed to be done. He know that the talents or the employees are the backbone of the company, which is the reason why he's taking care of his employee in many ways. Unlike a certain CEO. But I think the Yago situation should be used as a nice case study though. Like personally, I do think that is a. I did say if I do get into Holo Star, I will freaking wear a maid costume and dance in front of him though. But then again, the day of me dancing in front of Yago, I think it will be an impossible dream. Excuse me. It'll be an impossible dream. I feel like in order to get into Holo Star, there is a lot of criteria though. At least that's how I feel. And mind you guys, I applied to Niji Sanji twice. I applied to Holo Star, actually more like Holo Live production, but I mean Holo Star might as well part of it. I did apply, I think lost count really though. 8 or 9 times. 8 or 9 times, I had no idea when how many times in total. I can't recall, is it 8 times or 9 times? なんだっけな 8かな 5かな わかんない I really forget how many times have I applied. Either Ame debut. Why would I'm not we are not going the route of either narrow good narrow, right? There's no such thing as either Ame. There's only Yabai Ame. There is a Yabai version, but then again, right, someone told me that when I get to Yabai, they want to run away, so yeah, I will not go that route then. Yeah, if I do get into Holo Star, I'll definitely do it along the line of... Maybe if I get into Holo Star, I might become a very evil person. Who knows? The only thing is that will I have to be the most bad people in the world? Purple Yabisi. I wonder about that. Yeah, I mean, like, trying to speak like an evil person is very hard though. Oh, you had no idea. Trying to speak like an evil person is gonna hurt my voice, you know. But then again, the only thing I can do is just drink my favorite non-alcoholic grape juice. And mind you guys, I'm not gonna drink alcohol because if I get drunk and try to fight someone, I'll be getting tipsy and drunk. But yeah, we are not going that route, right? Evil voice, no. That is just basically the mid boss evil voice. a narcissistic mid boss voice though, I would say. You know, like sometimes when you play games or you read manga or anime, it's like, you know, there is a mid boss who always tend to be all bark and no bite, right? Like the way they speak so damn funny. Like they speak so damn funny and yet it's like they are the evil people. Like for some unknown reason, they are the evil people. I'm like, I don't understand why. I feel like if I go into Yabai voice or evil voice, I feel like a lot of people will get turned off because due to the cringiness. Like you'll be like, everyone will be, oh, the cringiness. Okay, let's get out. I mean, like, guys, look at the number of people watching right now. Earlier I saw 7 and now it dropped to 4. It just basically means that 3 people just decided to just say bye. I feel like they will be like, bye, have a great time. Or is it that just basically YouTube viewer decided to just jump the amount? I feel like when we come to, I feel like personally I may be creating a lot of cringy voice then those kind of situations. Rather than getting right. But then again, it's just really just basic. If I'm gonna speak the most evil voice, I feel like I will be speaking the most funny voice instead. 3 people die of cringe. Maybe. Who knows? I mean, like, I'm not the type of person who can have a like you know, like they call it the EK voice, like a voice that they call it only the handsome boys or along the line. I'm like, I'm an old man, and my you guys are an old man in real life, but yet my voice is unable to do those kind of like old man voice. Or even if I in my young age I'll be like, I won't be able to speak like Ikemen or like those kind of multiplier kind of deep voice. Like my voice is just this way that it's very hard for me to say that, oh, I can try speaking in the most deep voice ever, but it will sound a little bit artificial to the point that people will say, you are speaking weird. Oh yes, I'm speaking very weird even though I'm trying to speak in my deep voice. But then again, people would just say that I'm being weird. So yeah, I mean, like, one of the reasons why I kind of like just give up on speaking too much weird voice though. And this is coming from a person who had been speaking in the most yabai voice for 2-3 hours in the past though. Like back then I can do it like every single day, but then again it hurt my, like, the muscle around my throat got hardened in a way, not in a good way. I also kind of like cracked my voice again last time in Japan. I think it was 3 years ago. I can't remember which, 2022 or 2021. I can't recall which year. I broke my voice because I was speaking like in the most yabai voice. Can I recommend any good anime? Reason 1, with a lot of nice fan service, Chain Warrior. Okay, I have an issue with the English title though, guys. Okay, since you want to talk about, you care more about bad localizer, I have an issue with a lot of anime title that does not seem to give justice to the Japanese counterpart though. Chain Warrior, in the Japanese version, if doing a proper translation, it actually should be translated as slave warrior though. Like the Japanese title is actually not Chain Warrior. It's seriously translate. If translate 1:1, it really can be translated as Slave Warrior though. Which I guess slave is very offensive. I guess slave is a very offensive word in the Western side, so they don't want to hear the word slave, and because they hear the word slave, they will be like cringy to the side of no return, and they just say, oh, because the guy got a chain around his neck, so yeah, let's call him Chain Warrior. Yeah, Chain Warrior Japanese pronunciation was technically slave warrior though. They call it, because the thing is, I was watching on YouTube, there is a website called Muse, MUSE. They do release a lot of anime. They are official, so you can watch them on YouTube for free. The thing is, right, I don't know if I can show you or not. They call it the Chain Warrior, but I have an issue with the Chain Warrior anime title because... Oh, it's called the Chain Shoulder. Not the Chain... Okay, sorry, my bad. Chain Shoulder. Shoulder. Let me show you guys the title. Let me show you guys first. Give me a while so that I can show you guys for okay, found it. Here you go. Okay, basically this number one, just write Chain Warrior anime and for some reason it will lead you to Chain Shoulder, right? Yep, this is the one. Muse Asia. You can see it for free. Mind you guys, look at the timing. Is the timing right? You can watch it for free. So if you want, you can watch it. I recommend this. And I've been watching this ever since chapter 1 when it was first released in the manga. Chain Shoulder, or the Japanese term would be actually Mato Heis. Like, see the word Mato Heisei no slave. Slave though. That is a slave, but I guess localizer find the slave very, very offensive. So basically the full title is basically the slave warrior in, like, it's called slave warrior in the demon capital. So it's more like Mato, which is basically the demon capital or the abyssal capital along the line. Basically, Ma can mean Akuma, but in this manga, because they're using Akuma or the abyssal, so you can say it is the abyssal capitals. And Heisei mean warrior. It can also mean troop, or it can also mean whatever. So that someone translated it as slave of the magical capital elite troop. It can also mean slave of the abyssal or slave of the demon capital along the line. So Ma in Japanese, Ma in Japanese got a lot of, it can be Akuma, it can be Mado, it can be Majin, like a lot of meaning. So Mado is can mean a lot of different things. So slave, like, to me, right, slave of the magic capital elite troop seem to make more sense because it is one-to-one. But localizers say, oh hell no. So yeah, Chain Shoulder. Yes. I think I'll just share in a simple nutshell. So basically this anime, manga to be exact, right? Mind you guys, I've been reading this manga like who know how long when. Normally if you guys want to know, I always watch this manga Shonen Jump Plus. Go to Shonen Jump Plus. I've been watching like ever since like a long time already, because every Saturday when I kind of like end my stream or before I sleep, I will go to this website. It's Shonen Jump. Yes, it's the Shonen Jump, but it's the weekly one, not the in a sense that you get to see online. So basically when I read, right, that is I do read it, okay? I do read it. So I've been reading these two. There is another one called the 2.5 dimension cosplay. So 2.5 cosplay, this is another recommend manga that I do read a lot. So for this one, I've been reading ever since it first got released from chapter 1. Like I've been reading chapter 1 and I've been reading it like I've been following it like very, very long already. So when I first read it, I found it very interesting. I didn't recommend it because, well, it's a little bit central. So, to put it in a nutshell, right? There is a abyssal world in parallel to the current world, and those demons in the abyssal world always try to jump out of the abyssal to go to the human world to kill people or to eat them along the line. But then the society in the society, in order to combat those demons, only girls have the power to do so. Meaning to say that because those girls have the power to do so, the hierarchy or the social standing in that world is actually only girls is the best. When I say only the girls is the highest one, is that the prime minister also female, the warrior also female. So basically all the guys became slave, like they have to cater to the guy, they have to cater to the girl, and basically human right for boys became zero. So I guess some people don't like that. But then again, what makes it interesting is that this MC, he somehow got transported into the abyssal world, and he was almost dead. But the female, he managed to see to have a female fighter who is going around killing those demons, save him. But then they got into a trouble where they were kind of in a pinch. So in order to fight against those demons, the lady used her power, which she called it enslave. Like mind you guys, it really called enslave in the Japanese term, alright? So the enslave power is to ensure that she can take control of one of the demons to use it as a so-called riding on it, ride on like a horse along the line. So she is standing on the line of a rider. But the thing is, right, she couldn't get any demon to ride because her previous one got killed off trying to save the boy, the MC. And in order to kind of like ensure they can survive, the girl used her power on the main character, which kind of interestingly is that the power got the boy to transform into a semi-demon, a semi-demon who is stronger than any demon, average demon, okay? He became stronger as the story passed by. But the thing is, right, he managed to beat up a lot, like they managed to get out of the trouble, and at the top part of it, the boy managed to kill the demon that was causing them a lot of trouble, or even trying to eat the boy in the first place. So it was actually interesting that the enslaved power have a side effect, and the side effect is that whoever enslaved him, in this case it's the girl who enslaved him, she have to pay him back. And that is when Central start kicking in. It started off from kissing, to touching each other, to taking off their clothes and hugging each other, to even massaging each other along the line. And when you say it sounds like hentai, it go that route. It is going that route. It is going that route. But because they have not crossed the line, the guy is the MC. Even at this chapter, you guys, it's already all the way to 100+ topic. Look at the image. It is very, very yabai. Imagine two naked lady hugging a guy still wearing his boxer. Yeah! I'm amazed they have not crossed the line yet though. Mind you guys, look carefully. Look carefully at this. How is this not yabai? Look at chapter 126. Look at chapter 125. She's freaking undressing herself, for goodness sake. So when you say it sounds like hentai, yeah, there's no interaction yet. But how is it still not hentai? So yeah, obviously I can't recommend that. Obviously I can't recommend that. I've been reading that manga for so long. I have been reading it since 2019, long before I debut as a VTuber. Was it? Yes. Before I was even a VTuber. Amazing! I come across this manga by chance. Me Kayon would hate this. He can F himself out if he hate this kind of thing. Because personally, right, if he doesn't like anime, don't watch anime. But then he's an animator. I don't understand what his mindset is. I don't understand why he create questionable video already. He's already creating a lot of questionable video already. People have been calling him out for it. And right now he's turning against it. I didn't even want to cover about Vought Sun, you know, guys. And I actually saw the Rater's video about him doubling down on it. I'm like, some people, like, again, obsession lead to weird reasoning. Like, you guys have to understand this thing. When can we know a person is just downright dangerous? Is that when something, be it hate or love, jealousy or anything, any emotion, lead them down to obsession down to weird reasoning, where they're trying to justify their reason or to justify themselves, and the reason is doesn't make sense. That is the third phase already. He is reaching the fourth phase soon if he doesn't change though. He hate what he become. More like he became what he hate though. I wouldn't be surprised if he said that I wouldn't be surprised if he said that he doesn't want to become like this. I mean, like when he put up the so-called retirement video, right? Mind you guys, when he put up that retirement video, I don't really buy it though. When he put up his video about his wanting to retire on the line, I was like, good. Let him go. Let him just get out of it. But then, because the thing is, right, I saw some mid-crayon video. I know some people like it. I mean, like, because almost 7 million people subscribe to him. So I guess almost 7 million people in this world like it. But I don't like it. I do not subscribe to it. I don't watch it a lot along the line because a lot of the animation is like very questionable. It is very, very questionable. Because the thing is, right, it's just basically dark humor, and I personally do not prefer dark humor. Don't hate it or don't like it, just don't prefer it. So when I saw it, I was like, when he decided to kind of like do retirement, I was like, yeah, maybe less of this thing. Until when I saw his own channel, that I was like, I spoke too soon. Because the thing is, right, if MadPat want to retire so that he can technically don't do more work, all the more good to him, because at least now MadPat is giving it to the next generation. But Papame is just basically trying to get more, how do I say it? I won't say crowd chasing though, because he's already creating a lot of stuff. I feel like he's just trying to he's trying to generate some attention. And mind you guys understand one thing. To some people, any attention, be it good or bad, is still attention. And I guess Papame just wanted that attention at this point of time. I mean, like, if he wanted attention, just go back to drawing all those animation and just be done with it though. Because if he hate this kind of thing, then I would say don't even watch it in the first place. I mean, like, anime is not everyone cup of tea, don't get me wrong. As much as there's a lot of people who love anime, there is also a lot of people who doesn't like anime, and we have to accept that though. So there's nothing I can do about it. I cannot do about it. I can only say that he's just being crazy at this point of time. But then again, can I say that he's a hypocrite like Rev say? Like Red's son say along the line, he's a hypocrite along the line. He dropped about CP, and then he called out the CP. He called Lolly a CP. Like, it's back to the point. I saw someone posted, like, in Japan, right? There is the Lolly, there is the Sota, there is the Okama, there is the like a lot of different genre stuff. Anime got a lot of sub team, subtitle, and there is also sexy lady, there is handsome guys, there is the BL, there is the Yuri, there is a lot of things. But then again, to the western side, no offense to everyone on the western side, but to the western side, most people just say transgender, doesn't matter. So it's really ridiculous though. You like his animation, that humor is okay, he's talented. Yeah, I won't deny he's talented. It's just that the way he decided to call out people who like this kind of thing, I mean, like, again in my video I did say if he phrased his word properly, then maybe I can understand why. Because if he say along the line that there is some question, like there are some lolly who are considered as, who are pure sex predator, yeah, I can see why, because there are really some sex predator who are really lolicon. But calling all lolicon a pedophile, it's just basically telling the whole world that all humans are bad because there are murder, there are people stealing money, there are people who are greedy, there are people who is creating toxic comment on Twitter, there is people who is pressing the dislike button just for the fun of it along the line. Like, that's just basically because that's just being a hypocrite in a way. But then again, I won't really call him a hypocrite. I just say, I feel like he may, I just can't give him the benefit of doubt that maybe he just maybe kind of like phrase his word wrongly. But if he say that all anime lovers are pedophile, yeah, then I say that whoever draws CP animation who is full of dark humor may be just a question as questionable as all anime lovers are pedophile though. At least that's how I feel though. Yeah, don't get me wrong. This kind of art sometimes, right, got a fan, and he got almost 7 million fans. So in a way, I would say that if people support him, by all means go ahead. But the thing is, right, when he create that video, that is crossing the line. Basically, what he did in a way is throwing a stick at a, I'm not throwing a stick, poking a stick at a hornet nest. That's how I feel though. He's basically poking at the hornet nest called anime lover or appreciator. Because the thing is, right, if you go and just say that Like let me give you guys option 1 and option 2 situation. Option 1, there are pedophile who watch anime versus only pedophile watch anime. Option 1, option 2, which one do you think would be very offensive or very misleading? Obviously number 2, right? So basically what Papa Me did was number 2. If he phrased it in a way that there are pedophile who like to watch anime, then yeah, I can agree with that. But he's saying that all anime lovers are pedophile. Yeah, there is a very questionable thing. Because basically, right, in a way, Val-san and I mean, like, I don't want to talk about his video though. Like, I saw his situation. That's just a crazy man already. Like Papa Me situation, the reason why I created Papa Me situation is that number 1 is the Val-san is already like Val-san is already a crazy man already. Papa Me doesn't seem like a crazy man. He's just a person, like I mentioned, create dark humor, and maybe he just based on his word, he's a person who loves to do something like dark humor and do his animation based on his passion. But the way he go along the line of calling out all these things, the thing is, right, if he called all anime lover are pedophile, then he as an animator who draws CP or questionable animation and upload to his YouTube channel is as cutie and can be considered a pedophile based on what he say. Because based on what he's saying right now, anyone who draw or like anime who is conceiving of young kids and doing sensual style are called pedophile. Then based on what he say right now, he's also a pedophile then. You know what? You catching what I'm trying to say? That's why when he put it that way, I know Ref's son said along the line that that is a hypocrite. To me, I just say that it's either he don't understand what he's saying, or he phrasing his word wrongly, or he's now doubled down and became a weird old man now. At least that's how I feel. Which is the reason why I give him the benefit of doubt, and I just think that maybe phrased wrongly. It is the reason why I put up the title 170. His situation is phrased wrongly or hypocrite. I personally feel like he may be phrasing it wrongly, but the way he seems like he's doubling down, I'm just gonna ignore him now. At least that's how I feel, because it's like he's just downright bad though. The last thing we want is having some. I mean, like, it's down to the point of that a lot of people kind of worship him as a hero because he draw a nice, interesting animation or dark humor that people can enjoy. But then again, when he kind of like call those people out, yeah, you live long enough to see your hero turn into a villain, I guess. But who knows? I mean, like, that's not for me to decide though. I personally I would say along the line that the reason why I always say, like, whenever I do this kind of random topic and I say put up the skill, like you guys rate yourself, is that I think like legal mindset legal mindset would be, slogan was be your own judge. Mine would be along the line of you decide. I mean, like, mine is more of the words like you decide who is right and who is wrong, because everyone moral is different. Some can decide that who is correct, who is wrong. Hell, I mean, like, I'm even surprised that someone who do along the line of being a murderer, and there are people who support the murderer though. But in this kind of world we are living in, hey, I mean, like, I'm actually very amazed that the number of supporters for Donald Trump in USA is still very, very huge. A person who act like a fake president, even I mean, like, even though he's no longer a president, and he almost destroyed USA as a president, And I'm actually amazed that there are people who still want to have that person as a president. So I guess there are people in USA wanted to be destroyed. Yeah, I mean, like when I saw Donald Trump being a president, I was like, USA is gonna fall. Didn't take too long for people to realize how bad it was. Yeah, but then again, right now, I'm actually, the world haven't gone crazy. It's born that way. No, okay. The thing is, right, we can never have nice things. If you guys understand one thing, normally when we want people to work in the government situation, right, we want people to work as like with good morale, with who is working to ensure the life of the people of the country, living the best they can, as well as to put their life into the hand of the government. At least that's what many people wish for. But the system is not as kind as you guys might think. Because why I say that is that there are people with bad intention who wish to be part of that group. Which is the reason why the word you live long enough to see a hero turn into a villain. That phrase, right, technically if used in real life, it actually means to show that a good system in due time can become a bad system. So this world in many sense have so many dark situations, so many bad things that sometimes some people are unable to change the thing to be a good one, and it ends up being a bad thing, and they themselves turn into a bad person. And when that happens, it's just basically back to the point of saying you live long enough to see a hero turn into a villain. So government in my sense seems to be that route. Any government in this world, right, is that there will never be a good government. Hell, even if you say that it's like some of the government, let's say use Singapore as an example, they say that Singapore government had no corruption. In recent years, they managed to find a few people, both in the opposition party as well as in the ruling party, to have corruption within its own party. So it just tends to show that sometimes you won't know which people are corrupted, and sometimes some people who work in the government just turn corrupted as they either they were corrupted before they entered the government, or they became corrupted when they entered the government. So it's very, very hard to know, but sometimes the system as a government is just so damn bad to the point that sometimes it's a very questionable thing. Why would people put trust into that president or into that leader? Because the thing is, right, often more than not, people with bad intention would wish to work in the government as compared to good people who wish not to work in the government. If anyone asks me to work in the government, oh hell no. Because the work required to take care of the whole damn country is way different than taking care of your own family, alright? And sadly, sometimes you need to have a little bit of evil heart just to work in the government. At least that's how I feel. Whether we all like it or not, that's how the world system works. I will know if you I will know if you turn cropped, if you turn purple, or your voice gone crazy. The day I turn purple, people will call, then you guys have to call me the William Afton of the VTuber community. And then I will say the ironic line, I always come back. Yeah, I mean, like, Final at Friday, they use the William Afton as the purple guy, right? It's not just in anime. Sometimes if you watch an anime, they use purple as the evil. But then again, when you go... Yes. But if anyone want me to play Final at Friday, no thanks, because I still, to this day, I could not kill Five Nights at Freddy number one, night number one. I keep dying to Chica for who, like, I don't understand like, why I keep dying to Chica every single time. Like, RNG God don't like me though. Like, RNG God for some reason hate me so much that I keep dying to Chica every single time. And when I close the door against Chica, I die to either Bonnie or Foxy. So yeah, it is what it is. If I get how do I say that? If I get a good computer within this year, and there is like over 100 or over 100 viewers with this two condition in live, basically mean that I got over 100 viewers as live stream viewers, and I got a new computer. Yeah, I will play Final at Freddy, and you'll be an endurance stream of me trying to survive the 5 freaking nights. But that is only if it does happen though. But the chance of that happening, I hear you can beat Final at Freddy with just the sound. Dude, me just trying to play Poppy Playtime Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 at a time really got me almost a heart attack, you know. Have you not seen the time when I play Poppy Playtime? Let me let me open this thing. And I just need to type. I'm gonna switch on my avatar first, because my phone is already dead, so I need to charge it. I'll just show you guys this, I think. Okay, last time I did play, which part was it? I think it was this one, this video. Make sure to have ambulance or speed down. I mean, like, look at me playing when I was trying to run away from Mommy Longleg. Like, this is the moment when I'm trying. Like, this is the moment when I'm trying to run away from Mommy Longleg. Like, I'm trying to run from Mommy Longleg. And this is the infamous. Okay, let me switch off the music just in case, so you guys can. be careful of the volume. It is gonna be loud in a while. But look at the heart rate, alright guys. Yeah. I managed to reach 145 just from playing a freaking horror game. I managed to reach 145, you know. I can't even imagine how was this more worse than I want to though. When I meet Huggy Wuggy for the first time. Okay, this one is definitely have a warning already. The volume is way louder, so you guys are be careful. If you are using a earpiece, be careful. I don't want to see this. All right. Yeah, that's just how bad when I was playing Poppy Playtime Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, alright? And mind you guys, I'm playing it blindly, you know, in a sense. I have to, I keep feeling the final round to the point that I have to check online how people play before I can play the game. Which is the reason why, when they say, like people say they can kill like Chapter 1 in like very fast. Look at the number of time. I look at the hour I have to kill Chapter 2 though. Like Chapter 2 I have to play 3 different times. Even like Poppy Playtime Chapter 1, Poppy Playtime Chapter 1, I have to play. They say that most people kill it within 1 hour. I freaking. It took me like 2 hours and 46 minutes and additional additional how many more? Additional 41 minutes trying to escape from Huggy Wuggy. Like people are able to kill it very fast. It took me around 3 hours and 30 minutes just to kill it. That's just how bad. That is the reason why when I say when I don't want to play horror game because I became stupid. Yeah, that's just how stupid I am when I play horror game and my IQ just went to 0. It's that all the things that is easily killed, I can't kill it though. So when they release Poppy Playtime Chapter 3, they say the game can take people up to 3 hours. I guess if I play the game, it will take me around 7 hours. Which the reason why I'm not very keen on playing the game at all. Like I'm totally not keen on playing the game no matter what. At least that's how I feel. Because if I play the game, I feel like I'll be having nightmare though. And mind you guys, I've been traumatized by Huggy Wuggy so much so that I feel like I had like the game developer watch like feel like, oh hey, we are gonna add more Huggy Wuggy in every games. I feel like if they're gonna like for some reason I feel like Huggy Wuggy is like, I know a lot of people say it's cute. Hell, it's even blue. I already got traumatized by Huggy Wuggy to the point that if I see another Huggy Wuggy in my life, I'm gonna run away from it. Hell, I mean, like if someone out of nowhere wearing a Huggy Wuggy costume and hug me, I'll be running. You might want to check that out. Please don't check please don't check how I play horror games though. If possible, I don't really want to play horror games. Because the one thing is that if I can't even kill Five Nights at Freddy Chapter 1, like not Chapter 1, like Five Nights at Freddy 1, Night 1, if I can't kill Night 1 no matter what, yeah, it would be very, very bad though. I will make sure to have a freaking metal bar with me if you run towards me. If you're gonna run at me in a Huggy Wuggy suit, I'm gonna make sure that I got a weapon on me to smack you away. But then again, right, the one thing I can't... Okay, I've been watching MadPat and other people theory on Poppy Playtime. There is one thing that bothered me, which I think you guys might, whether you guys agree on me, agree or not. Have you guys ever wonder, because they say that it's similar to Five Nights at Freddy, they say that those monsters was previously young children experiment being put into those monster-like body. I don't understand. There is 3 things I don't understand why. Number 1, why did the scientists wanted to create a monster? Like, they can create a normal monster with no teeth, with no scary appetite to eat human, at least. At least that's how I feel. Why do they have to create a freaking monster? Wouldn't they be afraid that one day they may get turned on? Not turned on in central stuff, but basically get backstabbed along the line. Like, wouldn't like, who in the right mind would think that, oh, I'm gonna create a monster that is gonna listen to me, but it won't backstab me? That's like the worst scientist. Like, this is one of the crazy vine that a mad scientist can go along with, because anyone who know that when you create a monster, it's gonna backstab you. So you don't know what's scary? My shaved leg off. Kyo-ma-san, hello there. Any new about Genshin 4.5 or the next coming banner? it's already confirmed which for Genshin 4.5 will be, it will be the Chidori. It will be Chidori the Tailor. A dual blade. Similar to Alhazen, but it's a Gion dual blade this time around. So that is definitely confirmed. I thought they will release a Chino banner, but apparently not. It is very likely to be delayed to 4.6 for Alchino. Ganyu and Shinhe may make a return. As for right now, that's how it seemed though. Elula getting a rerun. I think it's Albedo turn though. Elula getting a rerun. I'm not sure. May have to. This Friday, they are going to do an update. So I don't think you need to worry. This Friday will be the Genshin update. I think it's this Friday. This basically, if it's not this Friday, it's either this week, because this week, either Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there will be an update live stream. It's due already. Children are definitely scarier than any monster. No, the thing is, right, why would they put young children in those monsters in Poppy Playtime? Because if you think about it, right, if we kill Huggy Wuggy, if we kill Mommy Longleg, if we kill in chapter 3, I believe it's called Catnap, and those monsters were previously young children. So basically, we are killing young children in Poppy Playtime. Does it go against your conscience that can you live? I mean, like, it's fiction, okay, don't get me wrong, it's a game, it's not real, but can you live your life if you are a murderer of monster that was one children along the line? I'm actually I'm very curious of who is the person who visited Bad Poppy Playtime as the player right now though. I'm very curious though. Okay. How do I know Genshin will release a new update? It's basically right. Normally before when they for Genshin, right, when they release a new when there is on the second patch already, the second banner to be exact. For Genshin, right, when they release the first banner, the first phase banner and the second phase banner, when they reach the second phase banner, you look at the number of days left. If the number of days is 10 to 12 days left, there is a due for update. There's a due for update stream. So it's already reaching that point already. So my prediction is they will put up a update on either Wednesday or Friday. It will either be Wednesday or Thursday, that they will say there will be an update live stream. And we will see Chidori, because there is already we already seen Chidori in 4.3, right? When we see her for the first time, yeah, when they already got the model they already got the character model out already. So for Genshin, right, if they already got the model out, they can just copy paste everything. They just add the animation, all this thing, and it's all voila. You're not putting for sale Yaoi Miko because you got Xuan Yun and Shogun. Yep, for me I got. Actually, if you use Xuan Yun and Raigen Shogun as a team, right, it is a good team combo though. Especially, right, Raigen Shogun burst with plunging attack is doing a lot of damage though. I've been using Xuan Yun and Raigen Shogun lately. It's crazy. You use Shinin burst, then use Raigen Shogun burst, and then you just like for 7 seconds you normal attack, but then if you do plunging attack, it's actually a lot of damage though. I tried it, it's crazy. Just 2 of them together is crazy. You pair it together with Venti, pair it up with Venti or Kazuha, even more crazy. But I recommend pairing with Venti if you have Venti. If you don't have Venti, Kazuha would be good. If not, 4-star Sucrose. Either these 3. Because the thing is, right, a lot of people saying like, why you need a memo like Venti or Sucrose or Kazuha with Xuanyun is that if you have 2 Amemo in the team, right, your Xuanyun and the other character don't require too much energy recharge. You don't need to build too much energy recharge for them because the Amemo generated for them will be shared between both of them, so you don't need too much energy recharge for them, and you don't need to worry about their burst. And my issue that pairing up with Raigen Shogun is insane though. So you can the last character I would recommend Albedo if you have Albedo, or any other character that can do AoE damage when you hit the enemy. So Albedo, or in this case Delha. Amazing Delha actually work. Character with AoE burst like Ganyu or Ayato also work. But you have to build them as energy recharge so that they can use for Delha we have to use Sacrificial Sword so that she can make sure that she can up her E field on the like her basically her E ability on the field as long as possible. My Xuanyun only have energy recharge at 140%. But because Raigen Shogun Burst also regenerate energy particle for your whole team, Raigen Shogun Burst, a lot of people actually forgot, Raigen Shogun Burst actually regenerate energy particle for all team in the team though. For each time she attack. So if you manage to attack the enemy as a lot, you're generating a lot of the particle for your team though. You can go with double a memo, double a you can even add in like the last one you can add in Fishu, Delha, Albedo, Ayato for the burst, or Sayu. Not really, we don't really need Sayu anymore. AoE, quite a lot. Ganyu burst, using Ganyu burst for the sake of it. Yeah, in a sense, if you want to use it, yeah, it is still workable. There's a lot of character that AoE I tend to forget. Like normally when I give people build, right, I tend to give like different option because not everyone have that character that I mentioned. So I have to give a lot of different opinion. Forina, if you have Forina, Mona also work in a way, not too much, but in a way Mona do work. Especially Mona burst also pair very well with Raigen Shogun burst if you time their burst correctly. 4-star wise, I would say Chongyu also work. 4-star Chongyu. Kea doesn't really work. I know work in a way, but not as what you might expect. But if you don't have choice, then you can use him. If not, if you do have Roselia, if she does pair out very well. A lot of people actually forget about Roselia though. Xiangling also work, but you have to build her energy recharge so that she can use her burst as much as possible. Xingyuan, yes and no. If you need extra healer for the fast slot, Cookie Shinobu also work. You can even go with any Dendroid team, any Dendroid for the last slot, because Quicken, Accelerated, Electro, and Dendroid is insane. You don't need Hyper Bloom, but you can still use Electro Dendroid. It is still workable. So you can even go with the route of Nahida or Baizu as an additional healer, or Alhazen or even Tinari to do the additional damage. Kole also work. Five-star character wise, Kole. If you need healer, Yao Yao. Kole or Yao Yao in a way work. Kelvin and Kira. I mean, like, if you're using Kirara as the attacker, then you can use Kirara. If not, Kirara can technically use as a DPS for the team that I mentioned. So you can use Kirara as the damage dealer, Regain Shogun, Xuanyun, and if you got Venti, Kazuha, or whichever a memo that if you have in the team. It's just that if you need healer Yao Yao, the only thing I have an issue with Yao Yao is that the Barney only hit one enemy at one shot. Kole at least still attack for a short while, AoE. Not too big, but at least a little bit. That which make Kirara the better option though. Genesis do I have? What do you mean by Genesis? Genos? The blue crystal. We are really. The one you have to buy outfit. Oh, you mean that? The other type of crystal where you convert it to primal gem? Is that the one? I think I kind of convert everything into primal gems though. Between outfit and character, I prefer to go for characters. My luck in getting a character in MiHoYo games, okay? In MiHoYo games, never go according to plan. It always never go according to plan though. How much have I been spending? I've been getting the walk-in for Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact only. I kind of like stopped buying the. I stopped kind of like stopped buying those kind of things. The battle pass. The battle pass I kind of stopped buying it. I know it's like cost 10, 12,000 along the line, but I stopped buying not because it's number one, I don't want to support Genshin anymore in a way. Not just joking. I don't feel personally that the game offered any more for me to warrant to pay a bit more to play the game anymore. Which is the reason why I instead decided to go just buy Walking. If I get the character, I get it. If I don't get the character, so be it. But then again, if I really want the character, then I will consider getting. I might consider getting the crystal for it though. But the thing is, right, when it comes to MiHoYo game, I mean, like the one that got me very pissed off is Wesley. I have to pull him all the way to 155. Then the next banner for Rina, I have to pull all the way to 166 to get her. 166. So in a sense, right, I got Chi-Chi for the trouble. Well, the funny thing is that at the same time I got Jeans at the same time, so my Jeans right now is at C6. So the next time if I do get Jeans one more time, hey, I mean like that's 5 free pool though. If I get Jeans, it will be just basically 5 free pool. It's just that at this point of time, I would say like the only character I kind of having issue with, it's not Delha. I feel like Delha is like the more constellation you have on her, the more stronger she become. Especially like you don't even need her to all the way to C6 though. You just build if you can get Delha at around C2, it's doing a lot of damage though. It's similar to the Wesley where you need him at C1. And mind you guys, I have to push Wesley all the way to 155 and people got him like twice within 20 pull. I'm like, dude, how the hell is the people a lot better than mine? Have to go. Alright, make sure to have a good night rest. And I just realized it's already one already on my side. Wasn't expecting myself to talk that long. In the reality, I did place it night shot chat. So I was expecting myself to chat for around 1 hour, but I wasn't expecting myself to chat for 2 hours and 30 minutes. Like you guys, the reason why I kind of like expecting around 1 hour at most 1 hour 30 minutes is that my phone kind of like, the reason why I have to switch my phone off so that my avatar kind of like freeze at this point is that my phone only able to last around 1 hour and 30 minutes, and is the reason why I couldn't charge and use it at the same time is that it will overheat though. It's the freaking iPhone S. It's not very good at charging and using at the same time, so it got overheat a lot of time. Like I feel like it got overheat a lot of time. I don't want to, and it was just shut down on its own though. So for now, I think okay, 1 AM right on the dot. Tomorrow I might want to wake up early though. But then again, around 9-10 o'clock will be the best timing to wake up, I guess. Anyway, with that being said, I think let's all go and rest up properly. If you're watching this in the morning or afternoon, have a good day. And don't forget to press the like button and subscribe if you have not. And we'll talk again at the next video live stream. And don't need to worry, schedule will be up tomorrow. Just that I wasn't expecting myself to put up schedule this week due to some issue. Yeah, maybe tomorrow I should be able to confirm the schedule. So anyway, good night. Info reality. Good night, everyone.